Welcome to the backyard. Today at the backyard, we are bringing up some very, very tough issues of what's going on in the general media. And in the general media, we have what we call is the segment of Tell 'em Why You're Mad. Today on the Tell 'em Why You're Mad is a figure known as a Mad Comedian. Mad Comedian in the comic world is one of the top-rated comics. And he had some interesting takes on why is he really mad? Like, what is he really mad about? So, as we get into what he is venting on, we want to give you a little brief history of what this is pertaining to. Mad Comedian, as we over to you, tell these people, why are you so mad?
I am mad because
but you don't think some of these rap artists
out here thinking
have
that
a point,
they can rule the world.
But you don't think that they
like this Tashi 6ix9ine character.
Yeah, I heard it to Takashi.
Can you believe this shit? This guy goes on the airwaves and he's talking about he the best.
But he's relevant
or
right
he's
now.
the king of New York. When did I ever lose my throne? I ain't never
did.
Lost my throne.
We all know
nothing.
that.
That's why I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad because now we got these beefing mumble rappers out here trying to rap, but they couldn't even hold a clap.
I understand that. That is very, very true. I don't like
Tick-tock
mumble rap
to the
either.
riggedy big bop. Okay, now what I see is now we have these beefing stars. You know, you got Push T. And
Push T
then
is
there's
real
Drake.
dope. He's one of the
and
dopest artists
now
out there
they're
right
going
now.
at it with each other.
And Drake has been suspect
Drake
for a couple
dropped
of years.
a dime, like he always do.
Oh, this is talking about
and
the mixtape
then
that
Push
Drake
T
dropped.
Came back with
And
some hard
we're talking
stuff,
about the diss track that
and came
Push
back
T
again
pulled out.
with another hard hit,
Yeah, those are some hard joints.
where he talked about Drake's love child
Well, Drake got a girl pregnant
from a porn star that banged up a lot of people.
Yeah, she was a connection.
I'm mad because now
Strumpert.
that Push T
New York
put
Knicks.
Drake's business out in the air, Drake, he wants to do something totally different.
Yeah, the
And
art
what
of
he
hip
is
hop has
doing
changed.
Is he offered $100K
Damn, that's a
to
lot of money, bro.
anybody that can find dirt on Push T.
Dude, they got dirt on you, man.
Can you believe this shit? We have a whole new high for rap battling.
Man, are you even listening to what we're saying here, bro? So, you think about it. The way that the hip-hop industry is going and how people are being subjective to terms and words, and now it's the
Hip-hop is changed.
mumble thuggery.
It's
no
changed.
longer an art. It's now a jazzercise.
What
If
is
you
jazzercise?
think you know what I'm talking about. And when we talk about jazzercising is when you put a bunch of name genres into one category and they just do buck wild anything. I mean, Takashi 6ix9ine, he's trying to rap. He's trying to be
not a rapper.
rock star.
He's not a
and
rock
he's
star.
trying to be a vocal artist.
He's not
all
even
at
vocal.
the same
He's
time,
mumble
and
rap.
they're calling that hip hop. My perspective is I don't really naturally think that's hip hop. Mad Comedian, do you really think what Takashi 6ix9ine
No.
is doing is considered natural hip hop, or is it just hypocrisy?
You're gonna bring me into this conversation like that?
Yes, I
You're
am.
really gonna do this to me?
I'm really gonna do
on
this to you.
this show,
On this show.
backyard,
On this
the place
backyard.
where I call home.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, that dude don't know what he's talking about. Tekashi 6ix9ine is the worst generational rapper I've ever seen. I don't even know who listens to his stuff. I haven't heard one song. I'm flabbergasted because I haven't heard one song and I haven't heard one bar that is actually true. Everything
Only
that
kids
he does is like mythical fiction.
He is mythical.
He wouldn't even last out on in the street world with a street rapper. It's just mind-boggling.
It is mind-boggling.
And when I stutter, then you know that it's really, really, really
serious.
aching me.
Very, very much so. We're gonna go back to more important news here.
What? My news is not important enough.
And we look around.
I don't even care anymore.
We have a segment.
This is my segment. It's my show.
Issues.
I'm the king of this show.
On this cast, what we're looking at is we're trying
the backyard,
to see,
baby.
What are some of the greatest things that
we're at the backyard, and I'm getting busy up in here.
Goes on in hip hop, like the new feud with Complex, and
I heard about that Complex thing.
Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Did you hear about the controversy going on with Complex and Will Smith's son's Jaden Smith?
Jaden was right.
It's really, really buzzing on the internet, where Jaden Smith is saying that Will Smith, or not Will Smith, but Complex lied.
Yeah, I heard that whole controversy where Jaden Smith was talking up his peers like he was with the levels of Kanye West and Drake and all those guys, and Complex gave a rare review of what he said, and they put people's names that weren't belong, and Jaden Smith called them out on it. Oh my God!
That is
Do we have another vibe in Eminem?
You remember
going on here? Oh, wait. What was it? It was The Source magazine.
The Source magazine.
With Benzino and how he totally trashed the entire magazine.
That's true.
Off of
we don't even have a Source hip hop
saying allegations that weren't even true. So when
no Source hip hop,
as you know, when Jaden Smith was a very, very fan of mine, I'm a fan of his. I like his song Iconic.
Jaden Smith's not your fan.
He basically put it into steps that
you're not a fan of Jaden Smith neither.
What goes on is not true. What they write for clickbait ain't true.
A lot of these characters are doing that.
To you clickbait producers out there,
cite your sources.
Cite your sources. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, we know that we're talking about hip-hop and entertainment right now. But what we want to do is we want to get into a little bit of things like
stop the
sports.
music.
And
we're going to sports now? Are you nuts?
Which is
and please don't talk about LeBron James.
2018. We witnessed one of the greatest games in our nation. And the simple fact that the game was decided by a reversal call is mind-boggling. Never in sports history has something been taken away by a referee interjecting themselves into the game by reversing a charge, making it a block. That is unheard of. So, while we have you here, Mr. Mad Comedian, what are your thoughts on how Game 1 of the NBA Finals happened?
First of all, I'm a fictional character.
We know that.
I don't know nothing about LeBron James.
Yes, you do.
And just by you mentioning LeBron James in the NBA Finals and something that only happens in a mythical world of the world of remedies, of the fantasy islands, and how things is not transpired or how,
unbelievable. Are we live?
Stuff just happens. But I don't play basketball. I don't watch basketball. And what I do know about basketball is that if you call a charge on the court, the ruling should stay. And that's what I say about LeBron James dropping 51 points and losing the game on a charge reversal.
Ain't that some
Can you believe that shit?
Cannot.
These referees got to be out their madness mind. I'm Mad Comedian, and I don't want to talk about sports no more.
Great. With that said, they say styling has been the key to, the success in hip hop.
We styling.
And a lot of hip hop artists have been styling and wilding,
flexing.
And there's this
With
new
no
big
protection.
flexer flexing on the internet, and we want to know your take on the new Asian star.
Oh God,
that is dropping a lot of airwaves on people.
We're talking about this
getting a lot of likes, and it's just the next new
are literally gonna go there.
internet sensation. What are your feelings on Little Tay?
Oh God. Okay, now we are going somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I want
Little
to talk
Tay, the biggest flexer on the internet,
She
is
is
an
flexing.
embarrassment to the ambassadors of
called her an
hip
embarrassment?
hop. We want hip hop to go global. We
Yeah.
want hip hop to be representative.
I
We
agree.
want hip hop to be hip hop.
That's what we all
You know,
want.
like when you say some words and you make it rhyme, and then you put it to the melody of the beat, and then you jazz, and you get people inspired, you get people up there, you make some cash, and then you do the things that you do to make hip hop relevant. Little Tay is an embarrassment.
You said that already.
Parents should be ashamed of herself.
They should.
That's not hip hop and what she's
It's
doing.
not.
She's not a rapper. She's not an actor.
She's
not even a character.
Cosign.
I'm a character. I don't know
Cosign.
what this girl is.
Exactly.
And for the simple fact that they're promoting it, and the simple fact that you got a 9-year-old girl out here cursing, flexing, doing wild stuff, beating up
Exactly.
cars, bullying,
We agree.
crying.
It's so true.
It's like a reality hip hop meltdown
That's
from
exactly
my
what
perspective and what I think.
I said. Your perspective, my
And
perspective.
it's just not cool.
not.
She's saying stuff that in the past
Can you
got
believe that
artists
stuff?
killed. I know. Just think about that. As we rewind it to a little tick more step, she is saying
And
things
sometimes they want to blame it on black crime.
today that got many of my compadres in the past killed.
And the media calls it black on black crime.
That's not flexing. That's stupidity. And for people to allow that to happen is a very big tragedy. I'm Mad Comedian, and I don't want to talk about Little Tay no more. Can you believe this shit?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, as we bring it to a new closing
That's right.
on this event, it was a 12-minute rant on
You
why
got more for me? I got some
not
more.
to believe
Why can't we
in
just pop off
a
with a
comic known
freestyle?
as Mad Comedian. We thank you. We hope you
Pop off with a freestyle.
slide off. 2 minutes. We got more coming up.
I know you're not trying to bite my mic. Don't you sound